Hello. Once again, we are here, but this time entirely only power focusing Linza, since her pieces are the last pieces that I need, a shield and a top. There we go. Let's see. Who do we have tunneling? Not Akrise. Ah, Verak. Yes. Yes, I'm fearless. Hello, I'm pressing the buttons. Nothing so far. Doesn't really surprise me. The real surprise would have been if there would have been anything in that chest, really. That is Arin. Tunneling for some reason. Sure. Okay. Still nothing there. Ah. Old habits, I guess. Very old habits. Huh. There was a lot of mind runes. But no Linza's pieces. I'm not doing this again. Not yet. See? Not when I can get away with killing just two barrows. Yes, I'm fearless. Well, Arim, can you spill the Linza's pieces that I need, please? Would make for a nice double drop. Not even once. Not even one of them. Seem to completely have forgotten about the aura. No matter. And there's Arum. Then let's see. Let's see. Who is tunneling? Not Akrize, not Verak. Not Darrock. Guthun. Guthun was tunneling. Up. Come on now. I did not mean to open the loot interface before I had killed Guthun. Hello, infected. How are you today? Nice to see you, to say the least. Yes, I did. I did yesterday. I had the Arim's hood, which was the last Arim's piece I needed. So now I'm just power focusing Linza. I do kill Arim too, because if I can get additional Arim's pieces, it's just more bank that way. Let's just find a tunnel boy. Neither Akrize nor Verak. Be a bit too hard. Okay. How many gains have you made? I know the answer is yes, but what kind of gains have you made? Why did I even kill Guthun? I'm not here to kill the brothers, I'm here to find the tunnel. That is Carl. I am quite well, thank you. I got the Stream Deck XL. It came in last week when I had the refund approved from the company that sold me the thing, the treadmill, to be exact. And yeah, it is as good as advertised, really. The only big part was that nobody had made a warning for me that they have updated the Stream Deck interface or the software interface to not include basic plugins for voice mode and such things from the get-go. It works unlike the thread. Yeah, it does work. However, it has its quirks. For example, I do have to have the software for it on, and I can't have the windows for both the Stream Deck and voice mode. They cannot be minimized, otherwise it will start glitching back to the first page of icons. But as long as I have the windows non-minimized and just dragged like way down on my second monitor, it still works just fine. Oh, and by the way, I have a voice changer on right now, which is supposed to give a way more clear representation of my own voice. And at least what I can listen to myself, it does work quite well.
I could also sound very, very deep and crisp.
Or in a cathedral.
Or from a megaphone.
I have buttons. And I am not afraid to use them.
Bruh.
Not that. We didn't use the most. Which one is the most important one? This one? Ah, yes, of course. Yeah. We're both. There's no way around it. We have way too much fun. There's a button, you press it, out comes a noise. Yeah! Air horn. Try to guess how much volume this is for the coffin dance. There's even a Barrows totem this time. That is 5%. That is a very loud sound in itself. Come on then. There we have it. How about Arem? Yes, Arem. I've been bike riding every day since I got the bike from my brother's wife. Why am I killing these people? Anyways, yeah, bike riding every day since then. And my pedaling muscles have definitely grown way better in terms of stamina. I even took a little detour today from my usual route, which is 4.4 kilometers long. So already I'm pedaling for bike riding for a longer distance than I ever walked on stream during the hour. So now I just need to start pedaling or bike riding for a longer route then, to basically build up stamina. What was Friday's weighing? 12.85 kilograms lost over 8 weeks. At 100.15 kilograms, so not quite less than 100 yet, but next week it will be there for sure. Feels kinda surreal that I'm gonna be less than 100 again after so many years. Well, 4.5 years ago, this year during fall, it's gonna be 5. When I quit smoking, I was at 85. But if I can build a little bit of muscle during this summer while I'm losing the fat weight, that would be nice. No, we do not kill this person. Hold on. Can we get Linza, Arim? Okay. I was speaking so much that I forgot entirely where I was at. Why am I still killing these people? Old habits. Old habits die hard. Again, Karil. There we have it. Still no Linza's pieces. Or when you're used to the bloodlust. Yes, it is very true. Very used to bloodlust. Very used to just killing everything. Instead of just running fastest away from everything. Also, Pokepack Fridays came out now during last Friday. I even tried with buying promotion from TikTok. It went super well. However, it occurred to me that I had completely forgotten to add an end screen to tell people to follow, subscribe, follow, and all of that. So there wasn't many followers. It was like 5 maybe that I got, and I got over 2,000 views over each of the videos that I was promoting, each free. So it actually does work, and I got basically 8% better results even than TikTok was promising me. So I've pretty much decided that going forward, every Friday when a new episode of Pokepack Fridays is coming out, I will be buying the promotion. It's not even much, it's like 6 euros. And I'm okay with that. And for free, it was like 11, or the 700 coin package was 11 euros. Got to put the end screen next time. Yeah, actually, I've been thinking about what kind of end screen I would put there, and I have come up with a genius one. A blank PNG with just the icons for the social medias. Why am I here? And then with the text, like, comment, follow, share, subscribe, because YouTube also is gonna have this very same one. And it's just gonna be there as a text that pops up at the end of the thing. Just like the sort of YouTube's suggestions for next videos pops up at the end of the last video, but still during when the video is still playing, you know, same kind of thing, but they will fade out as soon as the video ends. I think that's the least intrusive way, but also the most sleek way doing it. And I've still gone ahead and killed everyone once again. My title isn't Slayer Master for nothing, I guess. A golden Slayer Master at that. Kill everything. Oh yeah, and by the way, YouTube doesn't like it when if shorts are longer than 60 seconds and music. That just will not happen. So I have to release a separate kind of Pokepack Friday over on YouTube without the music. So then I've just added a PNG over the screen that says no music on short. Check out my other channels for versions with music. And that's on YouTube. I'm not going to start doing new episodes of Pokepack Fridays where I open 2 booster packs just to appease the length requirement for YouTube of 3 minutes plus in order to not be a short to use royalty-free music. There is literally no reason that I can think of why you could. Their policy says if your short is longer than 60 seconds, you can't have copyrighted music there. And even though I've downloaded music that is royalty free, it still got tagged and hidden away. YouTube really does like music sometimes a little bit. Yeah, basically. They don't. And it doesn't even make sense. If the short is less than 60 seconds, there is no problem with music. But if the short is longer than 60 seconds, it suddenly is. But if the video is not a short, but instead a full-length video over 3 minutes, 180 seconds that is, even 181 seconds, and then there's music, there's no problems anymore. I didn't hear because it's royalty free doesn't mean it's copyright free. Yeah. Even so, I did also find another record of music that is both copyright and royalty free. I used that as well, and still YouTube was like, nah, that's not gonna happen at all, and there is no drops there. So yeah, YouTube version is gonna have a disclaimer text from henceforward, but that's alright. I can live with it. It's not like my biggest audience is on a YouTube anyways, yet. It may be one day. But that time is not right now. Right now my biggest audience is on TikTok. And right after that, Twitch. That is Arim tunneling. Yes, let's go there. Well, Arim, do you have any Linza's pieces for me, please? No, you do have a totem, though. Guess I'll take that. Just for shits and giggles. Minute 27. In case I don't get anything else I can use that last kill as the clip of the day. I somehow sense in my little spidey senses that there's gonna be a lot of these no drop clips happening. Just like happened with Raziel when I went for his log. There was a lot of days in a row where the clip was simply just common loot. Not gonna lie, I might switch games after Barrow's log is complete. Only might. It's... Hello, Skater Wheel. I am power focusing on Linza right now. I have all other drops, just Linza's top and shield is left for log. That is what's up. And I'm trying to get those. And we get another totem and over 1,000 mind runes once again. I had the Arim's hood yesterday, which was the last Arim's piece I needed. Which means I have all of the Barrows sets now. Well, except for Linza in its entirety. Can't help but notice you reached 90 followers. Yes, I was actually at 91 like day before yesterday or something. But then someone unfollowed, which isn't that uncommon, really. That is what happens quite generally. And it's unavoidable. But the biggest trend is upwards, and that is very good. Okay then. Yeah, Skater Wheel, as I was telling Infected earlier, then when you joined, after this log I might be switching games for streaming, but I haven't decided yet. I've been thinking about starting to play Emerald ROM hacks. It is, well, Emerald in general is a Pokemon game I enjoy very much. And I even bought quite recently a controller that allows me to play on PC the emulator, the GBA emulator. Okay, and then we still have nothing. But it's still a lot of time away because, well, drop rates for Linza's pieces aren't exactly that good. I think I really should be changing the YouTube link for the TikTok link, really. Because the TikTok one has actual music with it. 144 links a piece. Yeah, it's not good. Hold on, beasts. Barrows collection. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Linza's pieces at 1196. Wait, that's for a specific piece, alright. So I'm not super spooned. That's good to know. Alright then, let's find the tunnel boy. That is not Verak. Not Akrizei either. Not Derok. It is Guthan. Not gonna lie, I've been opening booster packs of Pokemon TCG outside of content creation. Sort of just to get something for my binder. And maybe pull some nice pulls for grading. It's the time of month again. Membership payment time. Wow. Luckily I only have that pain once a year, but it's still very painful when you have to actually start paying up. Especially when the membership prices went up last year. I snagged myself a year of Premier before the price increase. So that one giveaway could help, but yeah, yearly price is quite high. It is. And well, if you're doing it with bonds, you need 20 of them. That's a lot of PVM. Okay, there's nothing there. I do the bonds myself. Okay, that's nice. As long as you're able to keep up with it, then it's all good. Wait, that's a... Hold on. Apps. Calculator. At 136 million times 20, that would be 2.7 billion GP for a year of premium. Not too sure Jagged's being just greedy instead of inflation prices hikes. Careful, pretty easy. Levels. Does it get nowhere near that cheap? Yeah, I don't do it either. That kind of money, but that's really just a skill issue. And I recognize that. I still need these two. I don't do any high level in PVM at all. As in, I've never been able to kill Nakatra in hard mode, for example. And that would be perhaps the easiest way of getting that 2.7 build done. Raziel gets super boring super quick. The kills are like 1.5 minutes, 1 minute 40 for me. But still, it gets super boring. Especially when you can go 10 hours without a drop. But yeah, you definitely can do Raziel for 2.7 bill. One hour day is a due. Yes, I think you are very correct in that assessment. 1 hour is doable each day. Let's get back my soundboard. I do like my buttons. Yeah. Again, I came here out of old habits. But at least I know that these two boys aren't tunneling. What sound this? It's the Among Us role reveal sound. This one, cha-ching, money, or this one, fart. Yes, I have a soundboard. I even have a stream deck.
I can also change my sound voice at the push of a button.
Quite easily. As you can hear, I'm in a cathedral.
Or I'm speaking into a megaphone.
To be fair, I actually am right now having a voice changer on from voice mod, which gives a very clear representation of your normal speaking voice. And also it reduces sounds from the environment, like clicking sounds. Hold on. Which guy was it? And there was no guy. I'm hallucinating. No. Just remembering wrong is what I meant to say. There we have it. Barrows have been getting to me for an entire time now. The thing is, I keep yapping on, speaking, and that is what mostly gets me out of sync with what I'm actually doing. And then my brain goes full mush mode. Doesn't even remember what I was doing. That's the beauty in having ADHD and doing this. And the autism in the background telling you to concentrate on this one thing at a time, because concentrating on two things at a time is not very productive when you're trying to speak and do something at the same time. Diaper time. Okay. Oh, right. You have a kid. That's all right. You take care of your child. So he's not That would be awesome if you would have a child that can actually change their own diaper from the get-go. Just like in the commercials. So comfortable, they want to change it on their own. I think he's wearing one and change. Ah, my mind. Yeah. To be fair, my mind went the exact same route as yours did. That's why I chuckled at first. Let's see then. Where do we have a tunneling people? It is Verak. Tunnel people. Tunnel people. Not crab people though. But these live underground too for some reason. Still no Linza pieces. Oh right, I completely forgot. I was speaking about Pokemon cards. These are some... okay, maybe not. The virtual green screen doesn't like anything else than skin tones, it seems. I would have shown the hits that I have gotten that I'm intending to send off for grading. There's a Ghastly here that's already ungraded. It's a 40 euro card. And it is really nice. An illustration rare, which means it's a holo and full art. And graded as a 10 it would be 260 euros. Or dollars, sorry. So about 250 euros. As a 10. Right then. Tier 5 star, Yanil World 98. According to Clanmate. Hello, Skater Wheel. You got the diaper changed? Nice things. I don't know why mine and Infected's minds went to you having a diaper that needs to be changed. But that's the reason I chuckled when I read it. Read the message in chat. Yes, and me too, basically. All right then. Nope. Not even that. Oh. They still died. Oh no. Doesn't really matter. In the end, it doesn't even matter. And we get nothing. Haha. Right. There we have it. Linza down. That's Acrisé. Nice one, nice one. Huh. 780 GP. Best drop ever. Really showering in the money right now. Hello darkness, my old friend. Smack. Customizable icons for the LCD. Buttons has to be one of the best features about this soundboard. Cosmetically. Are you conjurers gonna kill him or let him despawn? And I meant to say Acrisé, not Arim. Whack-a-doodle, smack-a-noodle. Shank-a-poodle. Even on DXP divination is slow. Yes, it is. That is why I accumulated 6.3 million bonus experience on that particular skill. Same goes for rune crafting. I have enough bonus experience here for 200 million. I actually hit 120 rune crafting yesterday after stream. So there's that. It is very nice. Now I just need the patience to actually sit on my ass at my computer and watch the rest of that happen. Why am I coming here again? Already have the kills that I need for this one particular run. Yes, that is the tunnel I want. Okay then. No special drops as of yet. Lindsay down. Nope. Still no tunnel. It's to be Torek then. Yes. Loots? None. Ah. Old habits die hard. Once again, I went for a crusade instead of going straight for Linza. But at least now I know that Verak's tunneling. Alright, and back to Verak we go. Slowly creeping up on the 1 hour mark. It seems. Any nice drops? None. There was surprisingly many for the amount of brothers that were killed. Smack. There. We start our hunt here. For the secret tunnel. DM. Yes. The exact secret tunnel. Through the mountain. There. Nice one. And die. Oh, an actual drop there would have crowned the situation. But no. Well then, that's our... And it looks like we get at least one more after this one. Well, actually, it's less than a minute for the hour mark, so this is gonna be the last one. How we... Independent on how we look at the... I am very articulate. Independent on how we look at the thing. Still can't really get it out. Come on, Linza. There we go. And now we need the tunnel boy. Nope, not him, and not him either. Nope. Arrow got spicy because I woke him up. Understandable. Come on. Gotham. Dead. And last loot. Nope. No drops this stream. Luckily have a good rest of the day. You too, most definitely. Thanks to everyone who's been watching. Please drop a follow on Twitch, subscription on YouTube. It would mean a lot to me in the long run. With that said, let's find someone to raid and spread the joy around. Let's see. Does this people? Yes. Lemerudscape. Or raid. See you tomorrow. Thanks and bye bye.